right. La 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 la. Shoulders, ease attention. Shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. Wash my sins away. Talk about a happy day. Oh, happy day. Hi, my name is you. Wait, my name is Yuki. Hold on. Wait a minute. Sorry, I just. Hello, if you've never seen me. Hello, if you've never seen me. What's going on? I need a thumbnail. Hold on. Comment allez-vous? Bonjour, s'il vous plaît. Hair on fleek, brows on fleek, skin on semi-fleek. We're good. Hello, if you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Yuki, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Back with the shoulder dance, and a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, go. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hello.
Hi, Yuki's people. Are they called Yuksters? What are they called?
We don't have a name quite yet. Alright, so I'm gonna have to speed up through this video because I have salad and breadsticks and girl talk waiting for me. I'm just kidding. I'm totally not. Welcome to another edition of You Tried It, where I, Yuki, tries out different products for you. I give you the lowdown, the tea, the coffee, the horchata, the pepper soup of it all. That doesn't even make sense, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna be trying out the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Rockefeller Records Foundation today. That's not the name. It's the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Foundation. But when I heard the name, I immediately thought of that Young Gunna song. And I think Jackie even mentioned it in her video too, but I tried not to watch any reviews. I just watched to see what Jackie's shade was because me and her usually use around the same shade. And I don't have the PR package for the foundation, so I didn't want to have to buy like 8 or 9 to get my shade. So I picked up, what was that? I picked up Deep Sable and Mocha. Shout out to Alissa Ashley because she did work with NYX in bringing us this huge line of foundations. There are 45 shades. Dear Ulta, I have a few qualms to pick with you. So I was doing my product shots, where I just, I insert my hand like, oh, here's the foundation. I do a little swivel to the right, a little swivel to the left, a little swivel down to the bottom and to the top. Okay, anyway. I was doing that and this has not been opened. I show that the seal is definitely still on there, but I wonder if somebody cut it and Also, y'all played me. I thought the seal was still on there, but this is opened. And how I knew it had been opened was that you can see that there's a little bit of foundation on the outer part. So it looked like somebody took a pump of it, swatched it or whatever, and they put the cap back on there, and then Ulta sold this to me. I'm gonna take one for the team and use it. Thank God it's not one of those foundations where it requires an applicator that goes back into the bottle. Thank God for this pump. But these foundations are $14.99. On the website, it says that they are lightweight, waterproof, and pigmented AF. This comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. Our little overachiever also works to control shine and mattify your complexion all day long. But it doesn't stop there. This foundation is non-comedogenic and suitable for normal, oily combination and sensitive skin types. So they really included everybody in this description, at least. Each foundation is $14.99 and it comes with 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters of product. And I say milliliters because whenever I say mLs, there's always somebody in the comment section that has an issue with it, but that's besides the point. From what I see here, it's made in the USA and it has a 12-month shelf life. By the way, I also bought the NYX Hydra Touch primer, which was $13.99. With this launch, they did come out with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop matte primer, and that is $13.99 as well. So right now on my face, I don't have anything on except for my moisturizer, eye cream, because my under eyes can get really dry, and then also my brows, which is the NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Black. So I'm gonna have one side of my face with primer, the other side without primer, so you guys can see the difference. Right now it's currently 8:37 p.m. and I know I'm doing this very late, but long story, so we're just gonna, yeah, I don't want to talk about it, sorry. Up close and personal. Which one is it going to be? Which one of y'all? Whoa, Trey Songz is Shook. Okay. Wow, wow. I actually thought these were sealed, but they're not. Because I just took the seal off of Deep Sable and same thing. I thought they, okay. Well, what can I do? I cannot do anything. Taking that much of the NYX Hydra Touch Primer. Use a little bit more for my forehead. Ow, let's not poke our eye out. Thank you. I feel like, does this new light make me look a little bit red or shoot? I just primed and I need to still swatch each shade. Wonderful, very wonderful. Do half a pump of mocha, go on the non-primed side. Too red for me. And then I got Deep Sable. Deep Sable works a little bit better than mocha does on my skin. I think I will have to mix the two because Deep Sable is looking a little bit like, almost like there's a little bit of a cast. On this side, I'm gonna be using a sponge, my Shop Miss A sponge to be exact, the one good sponge out of like the 12 that I bought. I don't want to talk about it. And then on this side of my face, I'll be using a brush. This is the LA Girl 108 brush. I really like this brush for foundation. I'm really reaching for it a lot lately. Deep Sable is my shade. It's just the wrong undertone. 2 pumps of Deep Sable. And then I'm going to do like a tiny little itty bitty smidge of mocha. The coverage applies beautifully with a sponge. Girl, you gonna think? Oh gosh, okay, no, let me not have that song stuck in my head, please. Thank you very much. This is a beautiful finish. I need a little bit more right in here. Yeah, the thing about using sponges when it comes to applying foundations is just the fact that you end up using more product. That's really what it comes down to. My neck is looking a lot more red than my face, so I'm gonna add a little tiny bit of mocha. And I have golden undertones, by the way, in case you're wondering. And my skin did used to be very, very dry, but now it's acting more combination as things progress. Because I know there are people out there who want to see what it looks like with a brush application, and then there are people who want to see what it looks like with a sponge application. And then there are people who want to see foundations without a primer and then want to see it with a primer. So I'm knocking everything out all at once. I'm not doing eyeshadow, none of that. I feel like with foundation videos, it's a lot better to just keep the focus on the base and the base alone. I got new wrist, I got them. Oh yeah, that's somebody. Oh, tell me yeah, that's somebody. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. And I don't want to add too much so as to not, again, overpower what's going on with the rest of the base. Yeah, this foundation is matte, but it doesn't feel cakey, if that makes sense. But I can definitely see myself, well, maybe not with this Houston humidity and heat, but I can definitely see myself not setting this if maybe I was, you know, in a drier, less hotter region. And it worked well with this ColourPop concealer too. Okay, I will not be contouring, by the way. I'm just gonna very, very lightly set my under eye with the, I was gonna say MAC, with the Maybelline Mineralized Skin, no, oh my gosh, Yuki. Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Wow, don't mind me, please, don't mind me. Just very lightly. And just a light dusting of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. I did recently get the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I really, really like it. It doesn't feel like a shock of liquid, cold liquid to your face like other products do. I mean, technically it's still cold liquid mist, whatever you want to call it, but it doesn't feel as like, you know what I mean? Like, you know when you first spray and you're like it catches you off guard because of that wet coldness is hitting you. Yeah, this doesn't do that like as much. It still does it, but it's not as much because you know what I mean. Wait, hold on. Let me not jump the gun here. I forgot to highlight my inner quanta. That is who I am, and you can't stop me. It's almost as if you feel like there's no product going on your face because it's such a fine mist. The other time I used it, I was just going in because I was like, wait, nothing's coming out. So I'm just going in and going in and going in. I opened my eyes and I was completely drenched, dripping in it. I know you guys are sick of seeing this highlighter, but it's just so freaking good and I just freaking love it. It's the official Glam Beauty pressed powder highlight in the shade Drippin', and I can't get enough. I'm sorry. Per usual, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Ellery Netta Lip Gloss. It is currently 9:12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 You might be surprised that I actually might still be up at that time, but if not, when I'm starting to get sleepy, I'll check back in to show you guys what it's looking like. Now, it is currently 78 degrees in Houston. Yeah, it's 78 degrees at almost midnight. So this is what the foundation is looking like, and I don't really have like much oil production really. I still have a few hours left, but I'm with Isoken, by the way. She doesn't want to show herself. We usually don't go out late like this. We're at Kroger.
See your life. Which one is Kroger?
Yeah, I need to get some fruits.
Okay. Oh, wait. Be mindful.
All right, you guys, I am back, and this is what we are looking. Oh, shoot. I need my phone. Sorry. Hold on. Because then you don't have proof that 8 hours has gone by. It is currently 5:45 a.m. And you guys are probably like, Yuki, really? You're doing a foundation check-in at 5:45 a.m.? Yes, in fact, I am. After several hours of wear, I do start to look more dewy and luminous. I've got some oil production on both sides here. It doesn't really look like the primer really made a difference in terms of making one side look more dewy than the other. I don't really see a difference between the primed side and the non-primed side. I have not touched up at all, and as you guys can see, I'm looking a little bit more dewy, which I prefer, rather than looking like completely matte, especially towards the end of the day. Sometime during that 8-hour period, I did go back and look at footage and start editing and noticed that I definitely should have added more mocha. Foundation definitely stayed put, and I do have golden undertones, a tiny little bit of red here and there, but primarily golden. Other than me trying to perfect like my right shade, I don't have any issues with this foundation at all. It wears beautifully, it looks beautiful, the finish is great, the price point is great. I definitely do want to play around with this a bit more, maybe not set it with powder and just maybe, you know, spray it down with some setting spray and see where it goes, just to kind of, you know, experiment and play around with it. But this gets a definite thumbs up from me. My brow got erased. Do you see that? So here you have the final form after 8 hours. A big congratulations once again to Alissa Ashley and NYX on a very successful launch. 45 shades is big, you guys, especially for a drugstore foundation. So very happy about that. I love the finish, love the formula. I just have to play a little bit more around with my shade to get the perfect, you know, the perfect mixture of the two. But let me know what you think down below in the comment section, and also thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. Be sure that you have all notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my uploads, and follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at Yuki_, that's YOUKEYY_, and I'm also on Twitter and Facebook as well. So thank you guys once again for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in the next one, Lord willing. Stay blessed. Bye.